a lady named Jalinda walks in. Jalinda walks in, she's got blood on her. And she says, "Are you Caleb's parents?" And we said, "Yes." She grabs us by the hands and she says, "I want you to know I was with your son in the car." She said, "I stopped the bleeding on his ear."
And I knew as soon as I heard Jeremy's voice, I knew it was bad. I mean, he just said, "Dad, pray."
And we had the one nurse that actually came and spoke to us and said to Jeremy, "Sir, the honest truth is that we need a miracle."
Heard this story back in the summertime of last year, and Jeremy Freeman, who is the father of Caleb, and John Dickey, the pastor of Hillcrest Baptist Church, just called, and they really wanted help telling their story. And I was honored to become a part of that three-stranded cord of the three of us working together. And we believe the visual language of film can impact culture, and we're trying to use that language to shape how we see life. And the miracle that happened in Caleb's life was transforming, and their family has become such a precious part of our family now.
Yeah, our goal, the reason we're calling the documentary Caleb's Hope is because hope is kind of a funny word. People say, I hope I'm going to get that parking spot, or I hope that I get this job. So in the world, people view the word hope kind of like wishful thinking. But in the Bible, hope is more of it's a fixed reality because it's based upon who God is. So when a Christian says, "I have the hope of heaven," we're saying that we believe God will actually do what he said he was going to do, which is take his children home with him. So what we're trying to do is offer hope to the world. We feel like the world is hopeless and it's discouraged, and there's so much hard things happening and people don't know where to look or where to turn. And we're wanting them to see in Caleb's life and journey that God still does incredible things. Our family's been through a lot. We had a son pass away 5 years ago, and we saw God graciously heal our son in heaven. And sometimes that's what God chooses to do, but sometimes God does some other things on earth. And we want people to know that as long as they put their faith and trust in God, there's always, always, always hope. Things went extremely well on the night of the premiere for Caleb's Hope. We originally decided we were going to do one theater, the Grand Theater, that has 558 seats. We sold that out in 2 days, and we realized, let's try to add another theater. And so the Warren Theater was gracious and gave us another screening room, which had 237 seats, and we sold that one out as well. So it exceeded our expectations, and people were so generous and so kind. And the plan moving forward is, the goal was to raise enough money to finish the final editing and mixing for the video. That was a stereo mix version, so we need to put it in Dolby 5.1. And then we also are hoping to raise enough funds to put it in 100 theaters nationwide. That's the goal.
I thought that it was received well. Like, every single person I've asked if they liked it, I've always heard that people said it was truly amazing. Like, it's changing people's life, which is exactly the reason I think for making the documentary in the first place. We want to reach the most people we can with the hope Jesus Christ has to offer, with a relationship with him, which is not Caleb's hope, because we all know I can't give anyone hope, but it's the hope of heaven that I knew I had received through a relationship with Jesus Christ.
There are two ways to stay up to speed on Caleb's recovery, his journey, and kind of where he's going. We have a Facebook page called Pray for Caleb Freeman. It's got about 80,000 followers right now, and we try to update that multiple times a week. Sometimes it's just videos of his progress, updates about where he's speaking and things that are happening in his journey. But also we have a website. It's www.calebs-hope.com. Don't forget the dash. calebs-hope.com. There's videos there, pictures there. There's also ways for you to contribute. It's a nonprofit, so you can give a gift, and it's a charitable contribution. And everything given there helps to take Caleb's Hope, this documentary, to the world. So those are the two best ways to stay up to speed, and we do the best we can to keep you updated. We want you to follow and share and help us get the word out, and not so that we can make much of Caleb or our family, but so we can make much of God and what he is doing on this journey.